Pray silence for the Right Honourable, the Lord Mayor.
Thank you. Master Wardens, my lords, fellow aldermen, ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to respond to the civic toast and on behalf of the guests, especially the American and Swedish guests here tonight, to welcome the furniture makers to Guildhall to celebrate your 50th birthday. How fantastic and how appropriate to have the full regimental Waterloo Band of the Rifles playing so magnificently all evening. I have never been to a livery dinner where a whole regimental band plays. Absolutely fantastic. And what better present than your first Royal Charter? So tonight we rejoice in a pending Royal Charter, as we heard, to be celebrated formally at a dinner this October. Master, having known you from our children's school days and picnics in the park, the gentle whack of leather on willow, I am confident that yours and Jessica's powers of charm and persuasion will secure the Charter very soon. May I also say that this evening, Mark Groves and the cook and butler have excelled themselves in one of the most delicious meals I've had in ages. Can't see it. And to thank you for this wonderful evening, please accept a copy of a new book by my wife Claire on the Harold Samuel collection, the finest private collection of Dutch and Flemish 17th century art in Britain, which hangs in the Mansion House. It will be conserved and promoted through a new fund created by part of the proceeds of the Lord Mayor's appeal. Here it is. Come and see the pictures. And for your clerk, I have some playing cards of the very same collection depicting that the Harold Samuel art collection. I realize this will add to his unfortunate gambling habit that I've heard about from the master, but if you would like to collect these cards, you're most welcome. And may I say that I cherish the gift that I received from the furniture makers when I visited your hall in March. Some very snazzy company cufflinks. Unfortunately, Mansion House protocol dictates that I am in frilly lace cuffs tonight, which prevent me from wearing them this evening. But I can assure you they were on display in Scotland last week when I wore them with pride during a reception with the 9 Trades of Dundee. Regionalism is alive and well in Scotland. At lunch in Glasgow, the deacon convener of the Trades of Glasgow, this is a true story, the deacon convener of the Trades Houses of Glasgow, after a good joke or two, slapped his sides and said, "Oh, where would we be without a sense of humour?" To which the immediate reply was, "Edinburgh." Back to cufflinks. I still have the email in which Johnny, the clerk, assured the team at Mansion House that these cufflinks are very stylish and all the rage in the city this year. Johnny, I am proud to be a model for your company. David Beckham, eat your heart out. After all, as Mark Twain once said, clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence on society. Master, the furniture makers are having a very good influence on society, and not just your stylish cufflinks. Your 50-year-old company, merged with the 100-year-old Furnishing Industry Trust, has a wealth of experience and expertise at its formidable furnishing fingertips. You're at the heart of the British furnishing industry and a model of livery practice in supporting your craft and trade. Through apprenticeships, through mentoring, through accreditation with design guild marks, you are protecting and promoting the highest standards in your industry. Furniture makers, congratulations. One of your newest projects to create the Queen's Diamond Jubilee cabinets has been another fantastic success. What a beautiful and enduring testament to the contribution of your company and the whole livery to the UK. And what better tribute to a person who has made a tremendous contribution to the UK during a 60-year reign. As you may know, the City Corporation commissioned its own objet d'art to commemorate the Queen's Diamond Jubilee, a magnificent new pipe organ. The corporation were quick to agree that this would be a wonderful, lasting addition to the city's role in last year's Diamond Jubilee celebrations. Westminster Abbey has been identified as the appropriate recipient, as it is not in the city and represents a more meaningful gift to a location outside our borders. But before the new coronation organ takes up permanent residence there at the end of the year, it is being used for recitals at Mansion House in aid of the Lord Mayor's appeal. Therefore, I encourage you all to snap up tickets to a special evening in September to celebrate Handel's life and music. And if you can't wait that long to hear the coronation organ or marvel at its stunning classical design, courtesy of Manders of East London, the next recital is on the 23rd of July. Master, this year the primary beneficiary of the Lord Mayor's appeal is a new charity, the City Music Foundation. It aims to provide performance opportunities at a crucial stage in a would-be artist's career, encouraging their ambition and the pursuit of artistic excellence. Another, as we have heard, is the modestly named Gifford Wood, and Senior Warden, I can assure you that biomass is not on the agenda. But coming back to the City Music Foundation, the furniture makers know the value and the importance of this kind of support. An investment to ensure that the UK remains synonymous with the very best art, craft and design. Here in the city, institutions like the Barbican, the LSO and the Guildhall School of Music and Drama have created a uniquely rich and diverse metropolis, which other countries desire to emulate. They admire it. They know that a burgeoning creative industry sector is a conduit to growth and prosperity. So tonight, we celebrate British art and craftsmanship. And Master, as you mark your 50th anniversary, let's also celebrate the talented young people you are supporting today, who will be the architects of the nation's success in the future. We honor the heritage and the continuity of the livery while appreciating the need for development and change. After all, innovation and adaptation to meet a need is the reason the livery has endured and innovated for decades and decades and decades. That's the impulse behind the Livery Legacy Initiative, because our challenge today is to add to the great inheritance of the livery companies, not just to husband the resources left to us, but to add to that endowed capital so that we continue to build prosperous, healthy, contented communities in the future. And I know, and we have heard, how much the furniture makers already do. But with wholehearted approval by the livery itself, this year's Livery Legacy Initiative is about creating the expectation that all new liverymen of a worshipful company of the City of London sign up to a legacy form in favour of their livery's charitable interests from their eventual estate, however modest that initial legacy amount may be. It's suggested to be for new liverymen, as existing liverymen may have made arrangements of their own or have joined on a different understanding. And it is not intended to interfere with any annual giving plans already in place. But fellow liverymen, ours is a livery tradition of philanthropy which is centuries old. We are merely reinforcing it in modern terms. And with current inheritance tax breaks for charitable donations as they are, it should be a no-brainer. Master, when speaking, I always try to follow the advice of another great American, Spencer Tracy, who said, "Learn your lines and don't trip over the furniture." There has been no danger of that tonight. We have stood back and appreciated the finest attributes of the furniture makers. Long may you steal the show from American movie stars. Long may your craft thrive and prosper. So, in conclusion, it gives me great pleasure to invite you all to rise for a toast to the company. And the toast is the worshipful company of furniture makers. May it flourish, root and branch, and forever, and good health to the master. The worshipful company, good health to the master.